Has your memory ever let you down? Have you ever been overwhelmed by the abundance of information you must process and present? Then you've come to the right place. My name is Petros Geroulanos, and I would like to thank you for being here, and I commit to make this an excellent experience for you. Learning to learn has changed my life, and I want to share my learnings with you. This is an entry-level course, and you will learn to memorize items in the right order. First, we will do an entry test, then I will share the first of many tricks with you, then we'll do an exit test where we will immediately measure by how much you have improved and also what other areas of improvements you may require. Enjoy this session. So let's get cracking. You will need to get some pen and paper because you will want to be writing down your test results. So here is the entry test. Your job is to memorize 10 items in the correct order without taking notes, and of course the sequence matters. So no note taking, please get ready. Number 1 is cup. 1 is cup. 2 is pen. 2 is pen. 3, stapler. 3, stapler. 4, honey. 4, honey. 5, calendar. 5, calendar. 6, milk. 6, milk. 7, eraser. 7, eraser. 8, mouse. 8, mouse. 9, paper. 9, paper. 10, suitcases. 10, suitcases. So these were the 10 items in the correct order, and on a sheet of paper I would like you to list 1 to 10 and write down the items in the correct order. Pause to write down the answers. Take as long as it takes to fill in the items from 1 to 10. Now let's check the answers. Number 1 was cup, number 2 was pen, number 3 was stapler, number 4 honey, number 5 calendar, number 6 milk, number 7 eraser, number 8 mouse, number 9 paper, number 10 suitcases. So if on the last one you just had suitcase, or you had something similar, instead of cup, number 1, you had mug, or instead of pen you had pencil, that would give you just half a point. If something is on the wrong, at the wrong number, so you've confused milk and eraser, with eraser correctly being 7 and you put it on 6, and milk is correctly on 6 but you put it in 7, that would be completely wrong. I know this is unfair because if this was a shopping list you would still bring home the right items, but we want to start training our memory to be very precise. So count the correct number of answers, please. Count your results. If you get, say, 9.5, you get to round that up, which means we forgive you if you make the occasional inaccuracy, but if these inaccuracies are consistent, then you get penalized because your memory is not sufficiently accurate. Once you have all your results, please transfer them to page 25, and if you have 10, 9 or 8 results correct, then chances are you've got a pretty good memory. If you are 7 and below, we really don't want to know the details, but it shows you that there is significant room for improvement. Now let me show you how to go about this successfully. My first trick that I want to share with you is called the number rhyme system. It requires us to first learn a quick rhyme, which you will find on the next page. I want you to say it out loud once, so you go through the items out loud, and then internally I want you to say the rhyme 3 times. If necessary, you go to the cheat sheet and you double check. Then I want you to write down the rhyme on paper, 1, 2, 3, 10, right, all the way through, and make sure that the rhyme is embedded in your brain. So here's the rhyme: 1 bun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 door, 5 hive, 6 sticks, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 fine, 10 hen. Now I want for you to say it out loud. 1 bun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 door, 5 hive, 6 sticks, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 fine, 10 hen. So I want you to do this now 3 times quietly inside of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and do it 2 more times on your own. And now that you have internalized the rhyme, I would like you to take a sheet of paper and write it out. It is mandatory that you get them all right. If necessary, repeat this session. So fill in the rhyme: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just make sure you have them right. 1 bun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 door, 5 hive, 6 sticks, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 fine, 10 hen. Well done so far. So here are the 10 items of the rhyme, and now what we need to do is we must create for the red items, not for the number, but for the item of the rhyme, we need to create a mental picture. So 1 is bun, and now I want you to imagine a bun. What helps is to close your eyes and to look up, even if your eyes are closed. So have a posture which looks more forward and up rather than down to your toes. So imagine a bun. 2, shoe. Imagine a shoe. What's the color of the shoe? Is it the left or the right? Because it's just one shoe. 4, door. Is it the front door of your house? Is it inside, outside? Just pick one image for door, whatever comes to mind first. 5 is the hive, so beehive. 6, sticks. Imagine a few sticks. 7, heaven, the stairs to heaven. 8, gate. So imagine a specific gate. Out of what material is it? Is it a wooden gate? Is it a metal gate? 9, fine. So this could be like a parking fine, or you get fined for doing something you weren't supposed to do. And finally, 10, hen. With these visualizations, it is best to use your own mental picture, but it doesn't necessarily need to be static. It could be a movie. It could be something happening. It's fine to take the first one that comes to mind. Make the picture as vivid as possible. The picture can be completely crazy and illogical. The colors don't need to be real. There is no right or wrong picture, just good is what works. In case you had a hard time imagining a bun or any of these items, I've got some suggestions following here. So here you would have a bun or a sandwich. You could use the burger bun. Here is an image of a shoe, but I prefer you to take your own. 3 is tree in the rhyme, so pick any specific tree that you can imagine. 5, hive. 6 are the sticks. 7, heaven. 8, gate. 9, fine. And 10, hen. So I want you to go through the rhyme one more time and make your own images. See what comes up. If you use my images, these are fine. These were just suggestions in case you were stuck, but whatever works for you is going to be good. So go through the rhyme. 1, bun, and what is your image? 2, shoe, what is your image? 3, tree, what is your image? 4, door, what is your image? 5, hive, what is your image? 6, sticks, what is your image? 7, heaven, what is your image? 8, gate, what is your image? 9, fine, what is your image? And 10, hen, what is your image? So now we're ready for the exit test. And here are the instructions of what I want you to do. The task will be, you will need to memorize a list of 10 new items in the correct order like you had to before. Now, before I mention the first word, I want you to visualize the number 1 from your rhyme. So you go 1, bun, and I want you to have the image ready for your bun. When I say the word that you must memorize, create a picture for that word and stick it into the bun. When you're done, go to number 2, visualize the rhyme, so to shoe, visualize the shoe and wait until I give you the next word. And we do this on all the way until we've gone to the 10. What I don't want you to do is jump back to try to see if you've been able to do this. Now, I want to give you an example on how this works. I have another rhyme where 1 is not bun, but it's a nun. And let's say I want to memorize cup of coffee. So what I now imagine is, okay, I can see the nun. She's wearing a robe of a nun. It's white and black, and she's holding a mug of coffee, and she's spilling the coffee all over her. The mug falls onto the floor, and there's even more coffee splashing back up into her face, and she's going, oh, oh God, oh God, oh God. Right? So I'm trying to create a little movie, a little anecdote, a little sketch where coffee and a nun got together. And I can make a check. What did I want to memorize? Oh yes, it was nun and coffee, right? Because I'm not really interested in the rhyme. It's the coffee or the cup of coffee that I'm interested in. The more vivid the story, the better. So let's go. So, 1. You're preparing the image. Hand. 2. Soap. 3. Garlic. 4. Glasses of water. 5. Small plate. 6. Decongestant. 7. Humidifier. 8. Paper tissues. 9. Home. 10. 3 doctors. So let's go through them, write them down on the next page, and we will check the answers. You may want to pause at this stage. So you might have written them down, but I want now to know from you, what is number 9? Of course you remember the rhyme, 9 fine. I don't care about the rhyme word, I want to know what was the word that was attached to it. Then number 7. Then number 5. then number 3, then number 2, then number 1, then number 4, then number 10, then number 8, and then number 6. Now let's go through the answer. Number 9 was a fine, and the image that belonged to that was home. Number 7, heaven, and the image for that was humidifier. Number 5, hive was the rhyme, small plate. Number 3 is tree, and the image garlic. Number 2, shoe, and soap. Number 1, bun, and it was the hand. Number 4, door, glasses of water. Number 10, hen, 3 doctors. Number 8, gate, paper tissues. And number 6, sticks, decongestant. So again, write down the number of correct answers and write the answer onto page 25, please. So here you will see the test results, what you had in the entry test, the first one that is, what you had on the exit test, which is the one that we just done with the rhyme. And I want to firstly to notice if you had an improvement or not. Also, how accurate were your results? And if your results were not 100% accurate, that means we still need to work on it. Also, you might not have liked the rhyme system, so I will need to share an alternative system with you. Now, notice that on the test results on the exit test, even if you had less than originally, I want you to notice what made the images stick. And you will notice that probably they were unrealistic, they were crazy, they were funny, they were dramatic, they might have been inappropriate, but because you don't share this image with anybody else, it's just inside you how you process it. And so on the practitioner program that follows on from here, we will then go and fine-tune the rules on how to make associations, and also I will show you other tricks, not just a rhyme system, but picture systems and expandable systems. So you may be wondering, what use is all of this? Well, actually, the 10 items you were supposed to memorize, they are recommendations from the Medical Association if you fall ill with a viral infection or a flu. So the first one is, if you're right-handed, use your left hand for doorknobs and things like that, because we tend to touch our face naturally. You want the germs to be on the hand that you don't normally touch your face with. If you're left-handed, of course, this is mirrored. Then use soap to wash your hands with water, but of course you could use antiseptic gel as well. Garlic at the beginning of your flu can act like an antibiotic, so it's a good thing to eat garlic, either garlic tablets or raw garlic, however you like to eat it. And then drink lots of water, so many glasses of water, not just one glass of water, to keep yourself hydrated. Then don't eat very much, and that is symbolized by a small plate. Use a small plate for your food and eat a little, not too much. Then, if you've got a blocked nose, use a decongestant so that you can breathe better. You need to oxygenize as well. And if the air is dry, you may want to use a humidifier also to help with your breathing. Then instead of a handkerchief, use paper tissues and throw the paper tissues into a closed bin. And of course, if you feel sick, stay at home. After 3 days, if you haven't improved, then go and see a doctor. So this comes from the Medical Association. I'm not aiming to give you medical advice here. That's not the intention, but I'm trying to show you that if you needed to memorize these 10 rules when you have a flu, this would be a way of doing so. Now, what if you want to expand your list? That means you don't have 10 items, but you have 20 or 30 or 40. What if you want to memorize another list with 10 items? What if you want to memorize more than 10 items in the other list? What if you want to memorize books, scientific articles, structured content, research, which is much more difficult? It's not just a checklist of 10 items or a shopping list. What if you can't visualize perfectly, meaning your images are not clear cut and you don't remember the links? What if you're not disciplined enough to apply this? And what if you just want more? You think this is cool stuff and you want to explore more. What could you do next? Well, now you've completed the entry level. That's under your belt. From here, you can attend the practitioner program, which consists of 8 modules and 2 bonus tracks. And then the master program has another 5 modules. You can join alternatively a subscription service or attend one of our live events that we do all over the world, either face-to-face or online. You can have individual or group coaching. You can join our developers team where we develop material for specific learners. And you can also join our inner circle where you get to spend time with a team of exquisite people. You can use all these techniques freely. Please share with us on social media what your experiences are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and you will be able to join any of the above programs once you contact us. You can sign up for the next Mind Management module, be that the practitioner or if you're already a practitioner, our master program. You can book a live webinar with us, a individual coaching program or session, or attend a live event as discussed previously. I hope you enjoyed this session so far and that this made you curious to really learn to learn. Thank you for completing this module, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you soon.